What's up everyone, James Duggan with IGN here to reveal the legendary Paladin weapon coming to Hearthstone in the Kobolds and Catacombs expansion. Stay tuned for some gameplay footage of the card in action, followed by the origin of the weapon in Warcraft lore. But first, here is Valinir.
For justice!
In addition to granting 2 instances of 4 weapon damage for 6 mana, Valinir buffs a random minion in the player's hand when destroyed, who when killed, returns the weapon directly to an equipped state.
Well played.
Interestingly, conventional weapon hate like Acidic Swamp Ooze doesn't directly counter Valinir, as the death rattle effect will still trigger. Valinir's greatest enemy in terms of its buff is Silence, which diminishes the realistic impact of some otherwise excellent synergies, like Wicker Flame Burn Bristle, Scaled Nightmare, and Sergeant Sally.
Back in the slammer!
Valinir's effect can be practically utilized by minions who can take advantage of the buff immediately, such as Serenite Chain Gang or Doppelgangster.
Get 'em, boys.
Perhaps Valinir's most obvious pairing, though, is with Charge minions. The combination of Charge and Lifesteal makes Chillblade Champion in particular an excellent recipient of the buff. Of course, the target of Valinir's death rattle effect is chosen randomly, so expecting the buff to land on a specific minion is unreliable, especially in decks where high-cost minions tend to accumulate in one's hand. Finally, it's entirely possible that Valinir is simply good enough on its own to include in decks which don't go out of their way to synergize with the card, but only time will tell. In World of Warcraft, Valinir Hammer of the Ancient Kings was forged by the Titans, who bestowed it upon Earl Stoneheart, the first Earthern King. With it, he created the rest of his brethren. In the first war between the Earthern and Iron Dwarves, Valinir was shattered and its shards lost. In the Wrath of the Lich King expansion, Paladins, Priests, Shamans, and Druids could earn the item by collecting fragments of Valinir in the Ulduar raid. When assembled, this legendary weapon allowed wielders healing spells to shield the target for 15% of the amount healed. You can find Valinir and much more in the new Kobolds and Catacombs expansion, coming to Hearthstone on December 7th. For more on Hearthstone, keep it right here on IGN.